I think you see sustainability in a number of different ways. In many of our core courses, we bring sustainability in especially use of the case method. So many of the cases that we have issues at the heart of them that are really sustainability oriented.
When we started, there was still a notion that you had to convince people that thinking sustainably from a business perspective was something that was important. Now it's pretty much taken for granted. It's moved into the C-suite, it's a mega trend. And so we don't have to spend time sort of saying, why are we doing this? We can spend more time on what to do and how to do it.
I really want to be a part of the business world, and that's why I came to business school, but still driving it to be both socially and environmentally responsible.
The students are phenomenal. They are so full of ideas and creativity and eager to go out and make a difference. What they lack when they come into the program is often a framework for thinking about the problems. What I love is providing them with frameworks, concepts, tools, vocabulary, a comfort level with how to approach these problems and actually solve them.
We have students who are out in the world between first and second year. They're out in the world making the world a better place.
I interned at Bellweather Education Partners. It is an education consulting company. I worked in their strategic advising group as well as their thought leadership group. I was talking about education all day, every day, with people who have been in the field for years. So there was both deep experience, but they were very forward-looking.
During my time at Darden, I wanted to take a risk and do something different for my internship. And I figured that the best way to apply the skills I learned during my first year was to start my own company. This summer, I worked with a serial entrepreneur and I helped him start a company relating technology to the built environment.
At Waste Management, I was in the organic growth group, and it's a group that looks at new business opportunities to maximize the value of the materials they manage. So every project I was looking at plastic, municipal solid waste, organic waste, and figuring out a higher value way to use that waste versus putting it in the landfill or even recycling.
My primary project was working with an electric utility, and it was coming up with a completely different approach for them. So basically it was moving from their traditional business model to one that was very customer-centric. And then within that, it was looking at how they could enable their customers to become more sustainable.
There are many, many opportunities for entrepreneurial initiative, for entrepreneurial innovation in this market space called sustainability.
We have a bad story about business. We have this idea that business is about a bunch of greedy little bastards who only care about profit, trying to do each other in. But if you look at what's happening in the world, if you look at the new businesses that are being started, if you look at what leading companies are doing, they're out there creating value for customers, suppliers, employees, communities, and people with the money.
Really, my goal is to figure out how to enable that in a way that doesn't involve loss, doesn't involve sacrifice. And really, I don't think all this sustainability movement involves loss. I think it just involves change.
This summer, I held an internship.
Not your average everyday internship.
But an internship I believe in.
For my future.
For our future.
I helped an entrepreneur start a technology company in San Francisco.
I drove to the top of a landfill.
I analyzed how to better serve and support public school principals.
I helped make a utility greener.
And I couldn't have done it without the skills I learned at Darden.